Okay, it's review time, and we're looking to start with BB99. Maybe that means Bad Batch 99. I'm not sure. They started back in 2017, they said, but been very on and off. And you can tell with 5 million GP. Back when they requested in May 2023, they said they had been playing consistently for 2 months and had bought Hyperdrive bundle recently, and then around $10 in crystals. So in Arena, I see just a standard Palpatine Empire team, so I don't know if we have any Galactic Legends. Yeah, they said they were working on their Palp Core Squad and then Chewbacca Giant Revenue requirements. So let's see how they're doing so far. Obviously bought the Lightspeed bundles because Evan, or at least some of them, I don't know which ones. Who's got Evan Hawk 7 stars with R5 pilots, and there's lots of other giveaways. As far as capital ships, 7-star Malevolence, no negotiator, which is a sad sight. It's like everyone that requests a review, they don't get the. I don't know. I guess they want a review because they're on the wrong track. I now have Marauder on the GoTanks account, which is much better than this one. Farm the Bad Batch for the ship. That's the main reason now. It's a great team, but you want them for the ship. Anakin's weak. That's kind of sad. Bard and Starfighter. I mean, until you get Negotiator, I guess there's not as much of a compelling reason. Malevolence, yes, used to be kind of the go-to, but you really need to. 7-star Malevolence. I think at best you wanted to unlock both and keep going from a PvP perspective. I mean, PvE, you need the high stars, but hopefully you're farming Galactic Republic. Empire. No Inversio ship, which is unfortunate. Kind of a sad state of affairs. Characters, yeah, no GLs. You've been playing since 2017. Even if you're on and off, you should have a GL by now. So you got a lot of the way there with the Lightspeed bundles. Just finish the job. I don't know if is it ships getting in the way. No, we got 5-star Radis, 4-star Finalizer. Need 5-star there. So I mean, finish the route to Rey. She's really, really good. You won't regret it. Looks like we're close. And then Zori has the Omicron. Good, and she's being farmed. That's great. So you're on the right track there to get your first GL. After that, it's pretty much Kylo Ren, obviously. So I think you have your farming paths in front of you pretty clear. Just really gotta stick it through, stick the landing. I'm glad to see you do have Giant Revan. It's a great character, and I think he gets overlooked by characters or players early, even though it's so easy, or he's so easy to get. I love seeing the Tier 12 Captain Rex with the Omicron. So we didn't get Shadows of the Empire bundle, so we didn't get every bundle, which is fine. I mean, Phoenix is pretty good. Let's look at Rebels overall. Phoenix is pretty good, even without the relics. I do prefer relics, obviously, but do what we can. I guess the Zeta does not block the Omicron. The Omicron's on the leader, the Zeta's on the special. That's kind of a missed opportunity. That should have gone on either Sabine or Kanan, probably Sabine. I don't know if it's how long ago that was applied. That's one of the more luxury Zetas. It's helpful, but not needed. The CLS squad is sitting there at Gear 12. No C. Which, I mean, that's my plan on my smaller account, is to not rush C-3PO because I don't want to sink a lot into Ewoks. And so I can understand that. Only 2 Jedi and relics, and one of them is from Lightspeed bundles. So you really got to start picking out your key relics. I would love to recommend like GK and Giant Anakin, but you don't have Negotiator at all, and I don't know how close you are. If you are close, those are going to be great targets. Otherwise, you want to work on something good for your fleet, and the fleet is just looking rough. I mean, it's like, what's even the go-to? Maybe Han and Chewie, like, so okay, you're gonna run Malevolence, and I guess I don't know, it's hard to say like what is actually go-to fleets. I don't think there's any great fleets. I mean, Millennium Falcon's important, so maybe Han and Chewie could be relics. You want to cover multiple areas at once with a relic, because it takes a lot of investment. So maybe Han and Chewie. I mean, Darth Revan you have, so that's worth investing in. I mean, he's already done, so why not? That would be Revan, Bastila. Oh, Malak, of course. Or that I see. Sith Marauder and Sith Empire Trooper, I guess. And then, how's HK-47 looking? Okay, I mean, that's a really strong team that you have already farmed, so it's kind of a shame to neglect it so much. Chasing Starkiller could be a decent midway option, because I mean, you got farm Jade 7-star, then you just gotta farm Dash, Talon, and Kyle Katarn. No, probably not. I probably wouldn't go for Starkiller. Love my alarms. Oh, I love them. What else? I mean, a lot missing on the account, obviously. Do we just start looking at mods? I'm gonna keep farming Zori. Maybe a good relic investment. Treya, her squad. I mean, sink more into that. Give an Omicron when you can. Give an Omicron to Savage. He definitely needs it. Finish off Nihilus, and then you're gonna make a solid team there, Treya. So all I'm missing here, you can even go look at the free-to-play farming guide and try to work some stuff from that, just to get some structure. But anyway, let's check out mods. We got Marjade, Pal, Yet, and Finn Fastest, pretty normal. This is a decent setup. Yet, I forgot to look at the Empire faction too. 3 to 5. Yeah, it doesn't have deep mods. Yeah, that's kind of sad to see. I mean, Dark Trooper needs more gear. I know he's got Chirotex, but he actually would be a good target because you're most of the way there and you just need the firepower. Finn is also a good character to get more speed on, although that is kind of slow for your third fastest, plus 106. Not terrible priority, although Palpatine, he's not someone you need fast, really. So, like, I think his mods could be divested into someone else. Because a lot of times he's just gaining turn meter. If he basics someone, he's going to get extra turn meter for each shock. But with Mara Jade out there, he really is cycling through turns. So you really want Darth Vader to be fast to get things going. I don't know about those secondaries. Crit damage, good. Speed is decent. The offense is lacking. So he gets things going and he can dispel some debuffs. From Merciless Massacre and chuck in his lightsaber, and then Palpatine will catch up and Mara Jade. Because if you don't have Starkiller, you're running Mara Jade with Palpatine, you're gonna get plenty of turn meter for him. He does need all the speed, so you can give that to someone else that might want it, like Giant Revan, because you'll really want Revan faster. That plus 120 or so speed from Palpatine will get Revan closer to 300 speed. So, even if the mod inventory is limited, there's things you can do, work things around. And yeah, what else? Anything like really out of place up here? I mean, Poe. I guess there's an argument for him to want to go fast because he gets out there and exposes out there, but I don't know. I want Resistance Hero Poe before him, and obviously. Rex can use some speed too. Oh. So yeah, it needs a lot of work. Do as many mod refreshes as you can. I know it's tedious, but you really gotta focus on that and start getting better quality mods out there, and just allocate wisely. I think that'll be it for this one. A lot of stuff to do, but you got your big targets ahead of you, and mods need to be a big focus. And next up for our second account, we got Syril. They are almost 10 million, just a hair away. Started in early 2017, so just like the last player, but way further along. Said they started as a casual player, and they were currently farming Java back in May as a guild requirement, but other than that, he said he usually farms the characters he likes to, rather than what the meta is. So I'll keep that in mind. Hard to give advice based on that, though. I don't know what you like. And didn't have a particular focus, but he did try to stay a little bit competitive. And Kyber 2 is a great spot. Was a free player, but then recently started about 20 pounds a month to top up his crystals when he get a little low. So we do have the Ray Omicron or Datacron. Holdo is better. But if you don't want to run Holdo, Ray is nice too. So capital ships, we got everything, so that's nice. I don't have to complain there. And let me just double check. Oh, I saw something I didn't like though. This account, I mean, if your whole philosophy is only what you want to, not what the meta is, this is a meta recommendation, but it makes a huge difference. This is a great fleet, and it's going to be in the top 6. I think it is the top, makes Negotiator the top 4 fleet. It's arguably up there anyway before, but just an amazing squad. And Bad Batch are great too. It's like, it's a no-brainer, especially when so much other stuff is already done. Like the rest of these Galactic Republic ships are great. I mean, this, you need to finish that off. Well, it's already done. You'll get some charge up currency there. But yeah, just stick the landing. I mean, it's an amazing ship. It's just right there. Just take it to the next level. TIE Defender is another one that makes a huge difference in fleet. We do have TIE Interceptor already, so that's great. More stars on EP Shuttle. EP Shuttle is not only good with just an Empire team, it's good on Leviathan too, so it's an amazing ship. And your farming priorities should be, there shouldn't be too much left that you don't have star-wise, so definitely hit up that node. We got 7 Galactic Legends, and obviously Lord Vader's the one we don't have, because 1, people don't usually go for that very early, and then 2, we don't have a good Bad Batch on this account, so it makes sense. Yes, I mean, he's the last GL, you get Bad Batch, and you get Lord Vader, makes sense. So I think it's highly worth it to take that route. I'm gonna have to try and gauge where the Conquest characters are at, because with that count this size, that's gonna be more crucial. Malgus is older, but we do have Malgus. I guess I should check Sith, see if we have Bane. So no Bane, which tells me you absolutely could red grade every Conquest. You're a casual player, that's the way you're gonna miss it, but your roster is capable. So if you do want to take it easy, don't want to stress, I would at least recommend getting the gold crate in Conquest so that you're on the 6th month unlock trajectory, as opposed to you gotta wait for Proving Grounds. Proving Grounds is horrible. And then let me see if Imperial Remnant. No. Ooh. Maybe these guys are cool. Why not work on them? But Dark Trooper Moff Gideon not there either. Another Conquest character. So looking further and further behind on the Conquest front. Is there Terran Malicos? No Terran Malicos. And who was before him? I'm starting to lose track. Was it Trench? It might have been Trench. So is there Trench? I sometimes want to control F the screen. So we are at Trench. So about a year behind on Conquest characters. Really recommend kicking that up a notch. And you can be smart about it. I mean, just, you only need to do, you don't even have to do all the 50s, but like doing the 50 refreshes, it's a cost-effective way to go through it. Do it while you're on the treadmill or something. Do it while you're taking a walk, while it's something productive. Like, you can auto a lot of stuff. It's really gonna hold you back by not getting Conquest units. So that's all I'll say about that. Lord Vader, Conquest units, gonna be great. I'm telling you. Oh, Kitty Moody is 7 stars, but I guess not a priority. Well, with Qui-Gon Omicron, Kitty Moody does deserve some gear. I mean, he's a match made in heaven for these two. And Killer and Beck is a thing. I don't know if he's got Afra. I'm not gonna like tell him to get Afra if he doesn't. But yeah, so no Afra. We did have Starkiller, right? Yeah, Starkiller. And then Bo-Katan. I would guess not, but that was a passion, then maybe. No, so no Bo-Katan. Yeah, so we got plenty of recommendations already. You just look at the bottom of the roster. Dory's great. Highly recommend. Cal and Seer. Marin. How are your assault battles looking? Marin is crucial to help make that easy and let alone possible for challenge tier 3 of the Night Sister 1. Dark Trooper. Oh, Kyber 2. Kyber 1 is when Pure Troopers start getting less and less used. Hondo's good even without going for Afra. So yeah, a lot of stuff missing here that makes me go, ooh. I'm just low gear. A lot of Zetas to slap around like candy. I don't have that Zeta. 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 Like, there's a lot of Zetas I don't have, but you have been able to apply them. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of stuff to work on. Let's just move on to the mods. And we got Ray the fastest. I don't usually see that. She doesn't have to be fast, so I prioritize health and offense more. It's okay offense, but that's like kind of like R7 numbers. Focus more on the offense and the health. Don't give her a speed set. Sith Emperor is someone I do think can run a speed set, but he doesn't need to be your fastest GL. So I think that's a bit of a misprioritization there to have him faster than all these fine ladies and gentlemen. Leia, you do want fast, so yeah, health, focus, speed. I think she's actually fine. For the most, that's bad. That's good, and that's good. So I don't look at the squares and diamonds much because I know what the primaries are. But yeah, defense primary on a GL, it's kind of a waste. This is kind of a slow Kenobi. But like, how did this get up to 5 slices? Is the thing. Crit chance is kind of a garbage secondary stat to even have. Potency, he has no need for potency. Flat offense is second rate compared to percentage. I mean, the percentage is there, but shouldn't be slicing up to 6A, a mod that only has 2 speed rolls. JML is slow. Needs more protection. There's not enough protection focus there. That needs to be protection. That's okay. That is protection. That's fine. But also slow mods. We'll forget about Jabba. Offense and health. So I used to run offense, but he really wants speed. And that's actually really slow. Just bring like Kylo Ren. That's like a turtle. And a lot of times now you really need to be able to lap people with him. Because if you're doing a solo run, you want to be able to like not get lapped a bunch, or like be able to go twice before some characters go once. You know what I mean? And then for GLs, you want to be faster than the other GL you're facing. This is kind of bizarre. Shakti, Arc, and Rex are the 3 fastest non-GLs. Well, that makes no sense. If she wants survivability, crit damage is wasted on her. She hits like a wet noodle. Doesn't have a lightsaber. She has a conductor's baton or wand that just pokes people and gives offense up. I mean, I like the health on Arc. Tenacity doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make much sense. Like, why? And like, why would Arc be faster than Rex? Like, you want Rex faster. Yeah, it makes no sense. It don't make no sense. Cat is up there, only 110. Mara Jade. Got a lot of women at the top. We'll get Shakti, Cat, Mara Jade, Boosh. Cat and Mara Jade makes sense. Shakti, not so much. Boosh, probably that. Maul, R5s, all health. Like, no health primaries. You don't have Lord Vader, so protection is wasted. You need all health or all offense. Crit chance is terrible because he does true damage. Protection is terrible because Only under a Lord Vader team does the protection lead to health, which leads to offense. So just a lot of issues. Malgus. Health and defense primaries aren't bad. Wants a lot of health. Is that the primaries? Crit chance. No. Like, no. Who cares if he crits? He doesn't do damage except for the hop. So it looks like there's a lot of misprioritization here. I mean, so if you have a really fast mod with a crit chance primary, crit chance is a terrible primary. You want to give it to someone that doesn't really care. They're just trying to go fast, or that does actually want crit chance. Like Yoda doesn't have a lot of crit chance. You might want to give it to him. You could get more bulk here on Admiral Radis. Defense, not great. This should never be sliced. So there's a lot of problems. I'm not going to look at every single thing, but they seem to pervade the whole roster. Yeah, Darth Vader is so slow. They seem to pervade the whole roster, so you really got a lot of things to change around. Go to swiggy.gg, look at the mods for your key characters. They're not always going to be exactly what you want, but they're probably going to be better than this. You want speed on Darth Vader, and he needs to go first. Yes, he hits pretty hard, and offense will make him hit harder, but you really want to get out first and dunk insanity on everyone so that they're all missing their turn and stuff like that. Got a lot of issues. Like I said, a lot of it doesn't make sense. But sorry for being so harsh, and thank you for letting me take a look. And our last account, but certainly not least, is Rockmore. This is a very frequent commenter, long-time viewer on the channel. I really recognize the character name, the profile on YouTube when they comment. So glad I'm getting around to a review finally. Started in, they said late 2017, quit and came back around 2019. So we got 5 years on the account, maybe of active play, 7.4 million GP. Said they were working on Executor back in the day. They have it. And then Springler Kylo. So we'll see how much they have. They do have JMK. And then they have a balanced focus, they said, except Conquest. We got a Conquest hater, which is unfortunate. It's an important game mode. They like PvP the most, Grand Arena and TW. And they said they are free to play, except they spent $10 last year on double drops of 2022 double drops. So I imagine bundles were no object. There was no objection to buying some Lightspeed bundles. Seems like it from a glance. Yep, people don't usually prioritize relics on T3 and Karth, so it seems like we got some bundles. Negotiator at 7-star. Negotiator and Malevolence finished. I am glad to see that. That's a weight off my mind. Chimera, not relics, so I guess we don't have C. Yeah, no, Leviathan, which is fine. Leviathan is such a late game focus. Profundity might be a thing. Profundity is probably worth doing, so I'll keep that in mind. I'm looking at the account. Marauder is not as bad as I've seen. I mean, they're all gear 11. Yeah, you're on the right track. Finish them off. Like, if you watch as much as it seems like, you know, I am harping on that ship every single review. And this ship, that is looking pretty good. I mean, Relic 1, it's just, it's there. It's a decent ship already, so of course it could use more, but it is what it is. No Scythe. And let's go characters. So we got JMK, Slicker, Ray. Probably had Springler Kylo for a while. Let me see if there's R3. Yep. So this is a non-bundle Springler Kylo. Because if you bought those bundles, you'd have an R5 Phosphatipud and First Order TIE Pilot. It's got the old-fashioned way, but then Ray, I'm guessing, the more recent one. Well, that's Smuggler. R3, not R5, but Resistance Pilot's R5, so maybe they didn't get all the packs, but got one. So nice to see you have Ray. Congrats. And JMK. This is a great starting point. These are all really high quality. The only one that I think is kind of lower quality is like Sith Eternal Emperor. And yeah, I mean, that's one where it's like if you just have C, it's kind of like, that's sad. But we got Gas. Well, defense, I guess. So we got gas. A lot of this looks like a 2019 account. Because, or 2019, 2020. Because we got gas, the Revens at the top. Giant Luke was 2020, and he's good. We got Cat. Let me break down by faction. They're pretty decked out. Jolie, unless he's in relics, is pretty weak. His stats are pathetic before relics. But once you get into relics, all that health mastery really kicks in for him, big time. I mean that's it. Nice Omicron. Nice Omicron. At least give him relic 1. All it takes is CCBs. Not even any signal data. Okay, so no Star Killer. Which would be worth it to work on. Malik. Decent. See Ufus. The big faction. So no Seer team to speak of. I definitely would look into it once they're accelerated. Coming around soon. No Malicos. Like I said, I want to find the last Conquest character they have. So no Trench. Did I see Ben Solo? Oh, Ben Solo. Yeah, so Conquest characters are just really behind and no Maul. Yeah, so really, really far behind. Which, it's okay, I guess. Java would be a nice big target. Profundity would be as well. Pretty far off from both, honestly. Well, you might be I don't know, are you working on JML? I mean, why else Mon Mothma? Yeah, if you get JML, yeah, it seems might be doing JML. JML into like Java and Profundity, like those three grouped together. Leia is also an option too. Armin Rex, I see. So yeah, Leia's an option too, but like that rebel-centric focus you could leverage pretty well right now. What else do we want to look at? Empire. Got one line of characters and relics. No Star Killer, so RJ is with Palp Invader. And the Imperial Troopers are languishing in their low gear purgatory. Especially Dark Trooper. He needs a Kyrotech here, I think. But 7 million GP. You should have access to a little bit more Kyrotech. And you should be spending all your Get 2 on Kyrotech because you got both Negotiator and Malevolence. So no excuses for undergearing characters like Dark Trooper. And what else? Might move on to... Let's just move on to mods. I have seen plenty here. And let's see what everything's made of. As a Springler Kylo fastest, I do like that. I think he's a great candidate for the fastest character on every roster. Like everyone should consider having him to be their fastest. Plus 177 is not bad at all, but it is a glaring omission to not have a crit damage triangle. If anyone wants crit damage, it's him. He looked fine, but crit damage for sure. MK is plus 178 as well. That's good. And then let's check out Ray. All health. Oh, I get 207,000, 533 speed isn't bad. A little bit more offense. So I think I like health focus, but I think you really need to pour into offense as well. You can't have stuff like this happen. She doesn't need that much speed. Like, it's okay. She's a little slower. Sometimes it helps her because, like in TW, if they're using an Omicron Trench, you're going to time out more easily because she's sticking in her ultimate forever. Crit chance does nothing for her. Protection does nothing. Offense, well, that's a little bit, but that's a bad mod for Ray. Swap that out as soon as you can. Rockmore. Cat is really fast, which is great. Health and protection, speed. It is acceptable. The highest quality, and it's like I don't like to see stuff like this sliced unless you're desperate. But What are you gonna do? Another Shock T that's really up there. That's interesting. No crit damage at least, so that's fine. RH Finn's good up there. Revan. Ooh, R7. This is interesting. You must really like Revan. This 132 speed. Yeah, not the worst. I mean, it's better than a lot I've seen. Interesting. Yeah, well, what is it with people in crit chance primary? Crit chance is trash. Like you should not be cultivating like all these crit chance mods, like primaries. 300 speed as well. Well, it's the same guy, just wearing different clothes. I guess they should be the same speed. It makes sense. Piet plus 112. Yeah, that's pretty slow. That high up. Yeah, mods are going to be definitely a weak point. Already looked at S. Malik. He's someone you can really neglect the speed on. But even that, I mean, that's fine. That's like kind of a normal amount I'd see. Like, but if you could use some of those faster mods as a support set for someone else that needs a lot of speed, you don't have to lose sleep about taking it off. Malik. On. I mean, you want speed, but it's like, it's not that biggest priority. This has to be crit damage. Good chance to... Okay, this is a mod, like, so this is really fast. You want to put this on someone that's not really caring too much about the stats. I mean, Revan is almost in that category. Shakti really doesn't care about the crit chance. Resistance Hero Finn, that actually might be pretty good on him. Guys, he does have low crit chance. So actually, he'd be a good candidate for a crit chance, really fast crit chance set. I'd recommend doing that switcheroo. And I'll stop soon. Is this? 2 health sets and 1 crit chance set. That's not good. So you want a full offense set or full crit damage set and a crit damage triangle at the very least for him. Darth Vader. Offense and crit chance. That's good. That's a little blah. Crit chance set, like, yeah, not really. It's not even a set I'm ever gonna like really focus on farming. There's nodes or anything. Okay, I mean, a lot of work to do. I appreciate the long-time support of watching the channel, but now you have heard my say on your roster and you got some stuff to work with. So thank you so much for letting me take a look.